Are you ready to just entirely stop thinking about your OG&E bill? Let's dive right into this explainer and learn how to completely automate your Oklahoma gas and electric payments. If you're looking to save a bunch of time, optimize your monthly finances, and seriously never miss a utility payment again, you've landed in exactly the right place. We're going to break down everything you need to set up your Autopay securely and efficiently, making absolutely sure you get the maximum practical value out of your account. So let me ask you a quick question. Are you just exhausted by the constant anxiety of trying to remember due dates? Or maybe you're worried about tanking your credit score over a simple forgotten utility bill. Look, it happens to literally the best of us. Life gets crazy busy and suddenly, bam, you're hit with a late payment penalty. But the good news here is that modern utility systems are built to eliminate this exact stress. By putting your energy bills on autopilot, you're essentially buying back your time and your peace of mind. Here's a quick look at our roadmap for this explainer. We'll cover the power of Autopay, gathering your required info, a step-by-step setup guide, how to avoid sneaky convenience fees, some real-world pro tips and troubleshooting, and finally, how to stay in complete control of your money.
All right, Section 1, the power of Autopay, and why automating this actually matters.
Think about doing this manually for a second. You have to constantly remember the exact dates, manually log into portals, or, no way, actually mail a physical check, which can take like 7 to 10 business days to even post. But with Autopay, the system uses ACH, which is just an automated clearinghouse direct debit, to automatically deduct your balance on the exact due date. For you, that translates to 0 late fees and absolute peace of mind. Moving on to Section 2, let's gather the actual information you're going to need. Okay, so here's the deal. Before we even click a button, grab your 10-digit OG&E account number and your specific bank routing details. You're going to need that routing transit number and either your checking or your savings account number. Also, if you're doing this online, make sure you already have an active web portal account or you've got the mobile app downloaded and you're logged in. Having these 4 things ready to go will make the actual setup take literally just a couple minutes. Section 3, the step-by-step setup guide. Let's actually get this done. If you're a laptop or desktop person, setting this up on the web portal is a super easy 4-step process. First, sign in securely at OGE.com. Second, open up the Billing and Payment or Manage Accounts menu. Third, select Automatic Payments. And finally, just carefully type in those bank routing and account numbers we grabbed earlier and hit Enroll. Honestly, that's it. Your profile is now locked in for future drafts. Now, if you pretty much run your life from your smartphone, the iOS or Android app is fantastic, and it uses biometric login, so it's highly secure. Launch the app and authenticate with Face ID or your fingerprint. Next, tap into the Pay Your Bills section. Hit Enroll in Autopay. Then, under Payment Method, punch in those same bank details, confirm it, and save. What's really great about the app is that you can manage multiple utility accounts right there in your pocket. Hey, maybe you just aren't into apps or web portals. Totally fine. You can easily use their automated phone system. Just dial 1-888-634-9741. You'll authenticate with your 10-digit account number and your zip code, and then just follow the voice prompts to securely enter your bank details. Oh, and if you really just need a human touch, you can call during business hours, press 0, and a live agent will manually build your payment profile for you. All right, Section 4, avoiding sneaky convenience fees. Let's keep your money in your pocket. Look at this breakdown. Doing this ACH setup directly through your logged-in web or app account is completely 100% free. It costs exactly $0. But if you're making one-time guest payments over the phone or at some in-person kiosk, you're going to get hit with third-party processing fees. Those can range from $1.50 up to $3.50 per transaction. Sticking to the internal ACH system saves you from those pesky extra charges every single month. Now, I hear this question a lot. Why can't I just use my credit card? Well, it's absolutely crucial to know that OG&E restricts the recurring autopay program strictly to checking or savings accounts. No credit cards allowed. Why? Because they completely bypass credit cards to avoid those massive merchant interchange fees. By keeping credit cards out of the recurring autopay system, they keep the program totally free of transaction charges for everyone. Moving to Section 5, pro tips and troubleshooting, because, we live in the real world and things happen. Just look at this frustrated user from the Oklahoma City Reddit. It's a classic scenario. Large corporate system updates can actually disconnect your Autopay without you even realizing it. This user almost had their gas shut off because the warning emails went straight to their spam folder. It's the perfect real-world reminder that set it and forget it still requires just a tiny bit of attention. So how do we avoid that headache and prevent dropped service? First off, definitely check your spam folders periodically for any critical utility updates.
Secondly, if you ever switch banks, make sure you update your billing profile before the new billing cycle starts. And seriously, this is a big one. Enroll in my OGE alerts. They'll shoot you direct text and email notifications about pending drafts, so you literally never miss a warning.
Here's a massive pro tip for you. If you absolutely hate the shock of those wild summer air conditioning bills, look into a program called Average Monthly Billing, or AMB. It basically calculates your bill on a rolling 12-month average, so it smooths out all those massive seasonal spikes, making your bill roughly the same amount all year long.
But what if you want it exact, like to the literal penny? Well, Oklahoma customers can enroll in the Guaranteed Flat Bill. This thing analyzes your historical usage and locks in the exact same fixed charge every single month for an entire year. It doesn't matter what the weather is doing outside, your bill stays exactly the same.
So, what does this all mean when you put it together? When you combine one of those flat billing options with Autopay, you're essentially creating the ultimate predictable budget. You're automating the exact same withdrawal amount every single month. No surprises. You always know exactly how much is leaving your checking account, which makes household budgeting incredibly easy and stress-free. Finally, Section 6, staying in complete control. Let's talk about monitoring and verifying. Just because it's automated doesn't mean you should completely ignore it, right? OG&E still sends out a detailed statement about 2 weeks before they actually draft your account. Always review that for any weird anomalies or sudden usage spikes. You also want to ensure your bank account actually has sufficient funds ready on that exact due date to avoid any nasty overdraft fees. And as a quick evergreen disclaimer here, utility procedures can sometimes change, so always refer to official OGE.com resources or just call their customer service directly at 405-272-9741 if you ever need personalized help. So I want to leave you with this final provocative thought. Are you finally ready to eliminate that monthly billing anxiety and actually put these automation steps into practice today? The tools are literally right there, they are completely free, and they're designed to protect your credit and your sanity. Take 10 minutes today to set this up and enjoy the absolute freedom of a fully automated utility budget. Thanks for hanging out with me for this explainer.